Supervisor Stork.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm here to announce the sad news that really an icon of Mount Vernon District in Fairfax County, Ann Andrews, who co-founded in 1975 the Mount Vernon District Route 1 Task Force for Human Services, along with Supervisor Warren Sykens. She passed this past December. She led the task force and the Human Services Task Force for more than 40 years. I think there's a picture that they're showing of her, which is anybody who knows her or knew her knows that you can't figure out the size of the fight of somebody based upon literally their size. And a more intense person I don't know that I've met.
That's right.
But one that we clearly all deeply respected because she was engaged to make a difference. She renamed ultimately the Route 1 Task Force was renamed the South County Task Force for Human Services. The organization is still a well-known advocate for social justice in the region and established it to ensure direct communications and coordination of services between county government and charitable faith-based organizations related to affordable housing, homelessness, substance abuse, and mental health and hunger. She also, in 1989, founded the Community Healthcare Network of Fairfax County, which managed numerous health clinics for lower income residents and minimized the need for services at area emergency rooms. She retired from the task force in 2016, but continued as a valuable member until her death on December 8th. My predecessor, Jerry Highland, who spent decades working with her, as I spent probably a decade or two, he said it very well. He said, Ann cared about all persons, particularly people in need. Quote, she worked tirelessly to prevent homelessness, ensure the availability of mental health care, prevent the closing of Mount Vernon Hospital, and to take opportunities to push local government, and maybe the word is push, local governments to adequately fund human services programs. Additionally, she was the Lady Fairfax in 1990 for Mount Vernon District and the Fairfax County Citizen of the Year in 2008 in recognition of the 30 years of service. And a joint Senate resolution was done in 2005 by Senator Serval, Delegate Krizek, and Delegate Watts to really admire and to share with the world, frankly, her accomplishments. She is survived by 3 children, Walter, Bronwyn, and Peter, and 6 grandchildren and a great-grandson. Again, our deepest thanks and appreciation for her life and the amazing differences she made in the Mount Vernon District, and frankly throughout our community. So, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dan. I think I met Ann probably 25 years ago now, and it was, she led the way to fight to keep Mount Vernon Hospital. It would be closed, likely if it weren't for people like Ann Andrews. And so she was probably the toughest person I ever met, but at the same time had the biggest heart of probably anyone I've ever met. And there are just thousands of people who have benefited from her advocacy countywide. And so thank you for sharing a lot about Ann. She was a big person, not in stature, but in heart and presence, and she will be very much missed by all of us.